Can you lock there?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, do you have my shot over there? Not really. If I need it, 61, right? Yeah. Okay. She gonna go live too. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Thanks. Hey, Regina, do you have the IFB with you? Regina, do you have it?
Is it on?
Huh? They say you're gonna go after break, okay? It's here, it's here, it's here. Here. Hey. I think they said you're gonna come. That's a video. Alô amigos que acompanham aqui o Scarpa. You want to get arrested, fool? You don't see the tape? You take it for a reason. Alô amigos que acompanham aqui o Scarpa 360, aqui é o Joaquim Leite Neto falando aqui de Washington, nos Estados Unidos. Há poucos minutos atrás, aqui perto da Casa Branca, houve um tiroteio. Não sabemos ainda o que aconteceu, mas a presença de muitos policiais, tanto a polícia aqui de Washington como o Serviço Secreto, o FBI. Estamos apenas a um bloco da Casa Branca e essa é a cena que vocês acompanham aqui junto comigo. Muitos policiais aqui, a imprensa já toda aposta aqui para saber o que realmente aconteceu. A informação que temos é que um agente do Serviço Secreto disparou contra alguém, mas não sabemos ainda qual o motivo. Fiquem ligados aqui no Scarpa 360 para mais informação. Scarpa 360, aqui é o Joaquim Leite Neto falando aqui de Washington, nos Estados Unidos. Alguns minutos atrás, aqui perto da Casa Branca, houve um tiroteio. Não sabemos ainda o que aconteceu, mas a presença de muitos policiais, tanto a polícia aqui de Washington como o Serviço Secreto, o FBI. Estamos apenas a um bloco da Casa Branca e essa é a cena que vocês acompanham aqui junto comigo. Muitos policiais aqui, a imprensa já toda aposta aqui para saber o que realmente aconteceu. A informação que temos é que um agente do Serviço Secreto disparou contra alguém, mas não sabemos ainda qual o motivo. Fiquem ligados aqui no Scarpa 360 para mais informação. Yeah. Amigos que acompanham aqui o Scarpa 360, aqui é o Joaquim Leite Neto falando aqui de Washington, nos Estados Unidos. Há poucos minutos atrás, aqui perto da Casa Branca. Regina, you're gonna go live? So, stay here, okay? You come this way. Hey, stand by. Put your mic on.
My mic's on.
I don't see you. Oh, yeah, now it is.
Sorry, I'm like right in here. Hey, Sydney, I'm going to remain off camera here because, as you can see, there are the fire department here, fire trucks that are moving, as well as other law enforcement vehicles, so I don't want to be in the way. But I'm just going to describe the scene to you right now. We are seeing a lot of law enforcement here on Pennsylvania Avenue, streets between 16th, 18th, and 17th Street, all blocked off. We have Secret Service surrounding a perimeter line here. We can't get past this point, but as we've been reporting, D.C. police are responding to gunshots that were heard outside the White House today. The White House has been placed on lockdown according to multiple reports. Those reports of gunshots started just around 6 p.m. So we also just are trying to get more information, but we just know that multiple gunshots were heard outside of the White House. People here standing by, they have been coming to us asking what happened. And so we're trying to get more information, but we do know that the Secret Service, as well as the FBI, they are coordinating with D.C. police here as they continue to get more information out to the public of what happened. But if you're just joining in, we do know that police are responding to these gunshots. They responded to the gunshots near the White House. It has been placed on lockdown. We do know that also correspondents, as well as the press pool, they were inside the White House and they were placed on lockdown. We're trying to, again, get more information and more confirmation. As soon as we do, we'll be sure to share it with you. But for now, Sydney, I'm going to send it back to you. I'll send it back after this commercial break.
So, Regina, we don't have any info yet. What happened, right? Just...
Well, per Fox News.
I hear. You
What are
don't?
they saying?
Huh?
I don't hear anything. What are they saying?
Nothing. They just back to the show. You don't hear nothing? So take this one for now. I'm gonna get some
Ok, super, je suis prêt. Je suis sur place.
I don't think they're gonna come to us anymore.
No, I think we should get sound of people
Huh?
for now.
Say it again.
Just people. We can get sound of people just
You
talking.
think so? Now?
Yeah.
We even know what happened.
Yeah, but either way, we need sound.
Okay.
Just reaction.
Ask them if they're gonna take the shot back or not. I don't think so. The show is off, right? Ask if we can get some MOS.
So, you know we are more in Omeis now.
Good. You good?
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Alors, le secteur de la Maison Blanche est évidemment bouclé. Vous voyez derrière moi, il y a de nombreuses forces de l'ordre. Ça se passe tout au bout de la rue, à un bloc. Vous avez la Maison Blanche qui est là-bas. Alors, moi, je suis trouvé juste avant. Je suis parti, j'étais à la Maison Blanche tout à l'heure. Je suis parti juste avant les tirs. D'après les coupures que j'ai prises sur place, effectivement, je confirme avoir entendu de très nombreux tirs qui leur semblaient très proches de la Maison Blanche. Et c'est ça qui est très étonnant. Là, depuis quelques minutes, on a vu deux ambulances partir très rapidement sur une sirène hurlante. Voilà la situation, beaucoup de presse autour de moi, beaucoup de badauds aussi qui se demandent ce qui se passe, des véhicules qui ne peuvent pas passer, évidemment, quartier entièrement occupé pour appeler le Donald Trump qui vient à l'intérieur de la Maison Blanche actuellement, puisqu'il avait décidé au départ de partir, mais qu'il est finalement resté pour gérer la crise iranienne. Donc c'est pour ça aussi que la situation alerte maximale. Non. Alors, la première chose, moi je peux vous parler de ce qui se passe pour les journalistes. C'est ce qui s'est passé aujourd'hui. Les secret services sont allés immédiatement voir les journalistes qui se trouvent à l'extérieur et qui
Crazy. Thank you.
à l'intérieur de la salle de presse. You know we are more in d'ailleurs.
Excuse me, you have my
Même chose.
No, I can't hear.
Okay, you're gonna hear me.
Et ensuite, eh bien, le secret service.
Hannah hasn't said anything. I don't think we're on. I have no idea.
Local de Washington DC.
Hey, yes.
Dans la capitale fédérale. Et effectivement, c'est ce qui est en train de se passer. Tout le monde est à l'intérieur, bloqué, le temps que la situation soit smooth.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. That's fine. I'll fill. I'll try to figure it out.
Stand on the front of the camera and you step out and I zoom in, okay?
Okay.
Non, j'ai juste vu les deux voitures partir très très vite. Il y a un hôpital qui se trouve à quelques centaines de mètres d'ici, le George.
No, Bill hasn't sent me anything. Can you send me that, please? But you just, yes.
Vu l'allure des deux véhicules d'urgence, je peux vous dire
We're
qu'il y a
gonna go a little
probablement
bit
des
to
blessés à
you.
l'hôpital.
Right, yeah, then I can see. In case you mention, I can zoom in down there.
Okay.
Something sort of like this.
Alors là, il faut bien comprendre que, a priori, ça s'est passé à l'angle de la 17e rue et de Pennsylvania Avenue, c'est-à-dire qu'on est en dehors du périmètre, on est dans la rue. Et là, il y a des passants, il y a des badauds, donc il est tout à fait possible que quelqu'un se balade avec une arme à feu. Le périmètre en fait, de la Maison Blanche, il est déjà très sécurisé. Hein, il faut le dire, à cet endroit-là, c'est là où je passe tous les jours pour aller à la Maison Blanche travailler, et notamment faire des directs pour vous. Et en général, je peux vous dire qu'il y a au moins 3 à 4 agents qui sont là, plus d'autres agents dans des voitures. Avant que quelqu'un ne puisse pénétrer dans la zone, c'est très très difficile. Donc le fait que quelqu'un puisse sortir une arme, malheureusement, aux États-Unis, vous connaissez très bien l'histoire de ce pays avec les armes à feu. C'est vrai que c'est pas la première fois. Le 4 mai dernier, il y avait déjà eu quelqu'un qui avait été arrêté par les forces de l'ordre et les secrétaires.
I did see that, yeah.
Avec une arme, plus près de la Maison Blanche, plus près du Washington Monument, cet obélisque qui est juste en face de la Maison Blanche. On ne sait pas ce qu'il voulait faire. Il a blessé une personne très légèrement. Il se trouvait à proximité du convoi du vice-président, J.D. Vance. Est-ce que c'est on ne le sait pas. Mais c'est pas la première fois. Il y a aussi eu pas mal d'incidents ces dernières années avec des véhicules qui ont essayé de franchir les barrières en forçant des sortes de voitures béliers, mais pour l'instant, qui n'ont pas réussi. Et encore une fois, ce qu'il y a ce soir, c'est par rapport au fait que Donald Trump se trouve à l'intérieur. Alors là, les policiers nous demandent de nous décaler pour laisser passer d'autres véhicules d'urgence probablement. Et oui, on fait ce qu'on peut. Les autres collègues ne sont pas contents parce qu'on est dans l'action, mais voilà, il y a beaucoup de monde qui est là, vous voyez, regardez.
Yeah. Hey guys, and we're outside just a few feet away from the White House here on Pennsylvania Avenue, where there have been confirmed reports that shots were fired. Now you're looking at the scene here. I want to describe it first. We're not only seeing Secret Service, but also MPD is also out here coordinating with Secret Service. For those of you just tuning in, we do know that multiple shots were fired outside the White House around 6 p.m. We know that several journalists at the White House on Saturday have reported that the press pool has been put on lockdown inside the building. The White House, again, also has been placed on lockdown, according to these reports. Now, Fox News reporting an individual fired shots, gunshots at least 3 times outside the White House. That shooter, as I mentioned, fired 3 times towards the White House. The person was then shot by Secret Service. Fox News also reporting a civilian was hit by gunfire. The suspect, as we know, never got inside the perimeter. We do know that the president was in the White House at that time. We're also looking on social media. FBI Kash Patel also reporting that shots were fired here. No immediate injuries at the moment. We're not getting we're getting very limited information at this time, and this is really as far as we can go. They've sort of set up a perimeter line here. We're also seeing other members of the media here, but really here on Pennsylvania Avenue, as well as just between 17th, 18th, and 16th Street, those areas are blocked off with a very large law enforcement presence as they continue to investigate this. This obviously comes just weeks after the White House Correspondents' Dinner, where there was another incident just outside the Hilton Hotel, where a gunman also tried to get as close into the dinner and shoot towards allegedly the president. And so right now, obviously, now we're getting these reports of gunshots outside the White House. A lot of people around here walking around trying to also understand what happened, get more information. And believe me, we are on the same page as many of you, still trying to confirm exactly what happened. But I just want to reiterate, so we're here on Pennsylvania Avenue and 18th Street. The streets here are blocked off. Secret Service is trying to detour traffic into other directions, trying to let people know that this area is blocked off. We're seeing an immense presence of law enforcement, not only from D.C. police, but also Secret Service. We're also noticing FBI is coordinating with MPD, Secret Service. But as we know, just from a little bit, this all started around 6 p.m. Gunshots were reported near the White House today. journalists were part of the press pool at the White House. They have reported that they've been put on lockdown. There were people who were getting ready to go live on their shows when they started to hear multiple gunshots. So definitely just a really concerning and a scary feeling, not only for the people, tourists who also walk around here close to the perimeter, outside perimeter of the White House. Again, from what we know, just from what Fox News has reported, an individual fired gunshots at least 3 times outside the White House. The person never got inside the perimeter. We also know that that person was shot by Secret Service. Fox News also reporting a civilian was hit by gunfire. And again, we are still trying to check on social media to see any updates from the FBI, who is obviously helping in this case to investigate what happened. But just again, this is Memorial Day weekend. Many people are out and about, even with the rain. They're trying to explore D.C. This is an area where we see a lot of tourists, so we really don't know the amount of people who were near where those gunshots were fired, but we do know that there were multiple gunshots fired just outside of the White House. As soon as we get more information, if we're able to talk to any law enforcement, any official out here, we'll be sure to share with you the latest information. But as of right now, this is really what the scene looks like on Pennsylvania Avenue. Sydney, I'm going to send it back to you. Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned that. I think when we got here, it was mainly towards the aftermath once from what we've been, just talking about. It seems like law enforcement have been intervening just with any public here who might be concerned of what's happening. But there is no sense of, of alarm, I guess you could say, or just this sense of there's obviously a sense of concern of what's happening, but definitely just a lot of questions of what is going on. When you see this amount of law enforcement, that's what you're sort of getting, right? Questions of what happened. Is the situation under control? And I can tell you just from law enforcement being here, this is a good sign that we have Secret Service here on standby. We have D.C. police as well and FBI. So that I can tell you, although we're getting very limited information of what exactly unfolded as far as those gunshots and that shooter who fired multiple gunshots. But just getting really reaction from people in this area. It's more of what happened, what's going on. Just to get you just a little bit more on what we're seeing out here. Again, law enforcement in this area, Pennsylvania Avenue, as well as 18th Street and 17th Street, they seem to be blocked off. That's probably going to be the case for the next couple of hours. But as I was mentioning, Sydney, I mean, this is an area where people walk through a lot. No matter what the weather looks like, you're always going to see people who want to pass by the White House, tourists, especially on this, busy weekend. This is a holiday weekend, Memorial Day weekend. So I don't know. We still don't know who were the people there at that time when gunshots were heard in the area. But I can tell you if there were people nearby, there was definitely a concern and an alarm and just a scary scene. And just to hear that for anybody, it is very scary. So we still have no indication yet of who was there other than from what Fox News has reported. And if you're just tuning in, this is Pennsylvania Avenue and 18th Street. This is what it looks like with law enforcement. We have Secret Service, D.C. police. We also know that Fox News reporting an individual fired shots at least 3 times outside the White House. We know that the president was inside. And we also know that that person was then shot by Secret Service, but still trying to get more details on this case. Sydney? No problem.
Good. I was trying to tell you about the ambulance who left with someone.
Oh,
So they put like a lot of cars that we don't know.
yeah.
But then,
Trump
yeah.
go out from the
But I knew something.
from the White House.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We didn't understand that something.
You don't
said
go
that-
out by car very often now.
Yeah.
Most of by helicopter.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Do you guys mind if we ask you a couple questions, just in terms of, yeah, mainly just, you know, I know you guys were trying to see the White House, and then you kind of bump into this type of scene.
In the you know, the memory, how do you call it? The memorial, big building there. Washington Memorial. And we saw like tons of cars, of police cars just running, and also a couple of ambulance just everywhere, like going from there. And then we started walking back to our hotel, and we saw like they closed all the street from like 3 streets away, and they didn't tell us what happened. They just said, please keep walking, please keep walking. And we came here and we saw everyone, so we understand something happened, but there was like a lot of policemen.
Yeah, I know. And Mom, you're seeing obviously all the policemen. You guys were hoping to visit the White House. You guys are here on vacation for Memorial Day weekend. What's going through your mind?
It was scary. I didn't understand what happened, and then I understand that it was shooting, and they closed the White House. It's very scary.
I know.
I hope
I'm so
everything
sorry.
is okay.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting story to tell, so.
I just thought when I'm gonna tell it to my friends.
And you guys said you guys live in Jersey right now.
Yes.
Before Jersey, you guys were.
We were from Israel, yes.
Yeah, I know. I mean, obviously that kind of all ties a little bit together. I mean, how are you feeling? I mean, this is just such a tumultuous time, right? I mean, with
Right.
what's happening around the world with the war. What are your thoughts on it?
It's hard to tell in a few words, but we love Israel, and we hope that Israel will eventually will have silence, and we can live in peace in Israel, and not afraid that something will happen to us.
We want peace.
You want
We
peace?
want to be like, I have Magen David necklace, but I took it off when I came here. So, you know, it's scary to go around with this kind of like sign that say, well, I'm here, you can't hurt me. That's really scary. So I just hope one day we can all be proud from where I come and not be scared to go in the street and tell where I'm from. That's it. I think it's what all of us want. And we want all of the people to be safe, and everyone just to try to know better and try to. Everyone hears stuff in the internet and they don't understand that's not everything is true, and there is a lot more. And I hope everyone just try to hear every side of the story and everything.
Wow.
And I hope everything is okay there and everybody is okay here
She's
too.
a very smart girl. How
I'm
old are
trying.
you?
I'm 16.
16. What is your name?
Amit.
How do you spell that?
Amit.
And your last name?
Uncig, U-N-C-I-G. It's really hard to spell in Hebrew too.
Amit?
Amit, yeah.
What was your name?
Gal.
How do you spell that?
G-A-L.
Okay, your last name?
The same.
What about you?
Duo, and the same.
Same last name. And your name?
Rinat, R-I-N-A-T.
Oh my God. Well, thank you so much for talking to us. Well, yeah, honestly, and such a wonderful daughter here. I mean, you should run. Yeah, you should probably be a politician too. Yeah, or somebody, or you can take my job.
I would never do that to you.
Anyways, I'm so sorry that you guys have to witness this. I'm telling you, DC is a wonderful place. And are you guys here tomorrow as well?
Yes.
Hopefully by tomorrow you guys maybe can come back. Weather might be a little bit better too.
It's really pretty city.
Yeah.
It's so different from New York.
Yeah.
Little sister.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, she would just go there with her father.
Oh, she's over there.
You're gonna be very.
More than you. Aw. Yeah, well, it's so good to meet you guys. Enjoy this weekend, okay? You guys will have a wonderful time. I'm telling you, DC is a beautiful place. I need to explore Jersey. Regina, nice to meet you. Yes. Thank you guys so much, okay? You guys can see yourselves tonight if you have, you guys are staying in a hotel, I'm assuming, right? Channel 5. Oh, yes. 10 and 11. Yes.
Insta, just follow you and then I will know. Thank you. Have a good one.
10 years here from I don't think they're going to get us live again, right? Only 8.
Yeah, at 8. At 8. Yeah.
I'm going to ask them if I can.
Do we want to? Can we cut sound of this? This one? Perfect.
I just want to ask them if I can put the camera down. Right. I don't think going to be anything.
No, top of the 8.
Service bystanders as well as U.S. media think that what occurred about 90 minutes ago was that a suspect approached about a block away from where I'm standing. For those who've been to Washington, D.C., this is the intersection of 17th and Pennsylvania, and it was there a suspect fired at the security perimeter of Secret Service agents. There's a guard agent there. There are also at minimum 6 or more Secret Service cars that are there to check IDs, etc. And it was when the suspect fired approximately a dozen shots that the Secret Service opened fire and returned fire. In total, we're to almost a dozen shots fired and in very rapid exchange. Now, what we can tell you from the bystander reports, again, as well as U.S. media, is that there, as you can probably see off in the distance, there is an ambulance there, but there was also one ambulance that left shortly after this incident occurred, and police responded, and we believe that the suspect, we do not know their condition, we do not know the gender, the age, but that they were taken away because of their injuries as well as the possible bystander. Now, we are told, but again, they were all okay. But this is obviously very scary given the fact that this was happening in a couple of months ago. The White House Correspondents' Dinner, also in Washington, D.C., not many blocks from here.
Oh, don't tell him to move because I need
Were present
to talk.
when there was another shot were fired.
No, just get it.
So there was a police station that was there for a long time. I think that it's got one busted wheel on it, it's got no nut. It's a Samsonite heart piece. I didn't see it. No easy day, huh?
Apparently not.
amigos, mais informações aqui para você Olá amigos, mais informações aqui para você sobre o tiroteio que aconteceu perto da Casa Branca. Segundo informações, o homem disparou 3 tiros e aí os agentes revidaram com diversos tiros, tanto que em alguns vídeos que vocês acompanham aí, dá para saber que foi mais de 20 tiros disparados contra disparou cerca de 3 tiros e foi alvejado por agentes do Serviço Secreto. Essa pessoa foi atendida e foi levada à polícia pela ambulância, mas não temos ainda informações sobre o seu estado. Mas aqui a imprensa, pessoas do Secreto, do FBI, que ainda não mudaram muito informações sobre o ocorrido. Também vamos lembrar que há poucos sábados atrás, aqui perto da Casa Branca, no hotel Gunman, em Washington, onde acontecia um comércio de jantar na Casa Branca, também houve uma tentou entrar no salão onde acontecia lá, foi operou por agentes do Serviço Secreto. Então é um momento tenso, aqui na capital americana. Fiquem ligados aqui no destaque da gente mais informações.
Close to. I work at a EOB too. I'm a pass holder.
Easiest way to get there is maybe the 15th side, 15th of New York.
I think I'm gonna get close too. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the exact crime scene right now, so you probably can't even get in, obviously. You're not parking on the lips or anything like that?
Yeah, I'll park it right down here. But, yeah, I went out through the 15th Street, but they said they closed too, so they told me to check down the side. So. Okay, I'll hold this one. Yeah, thank you.
One second. media thing. The media thing.
check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Am I good? Mic check. Hello? Things should remain closed. Law enforcement has secured a perimeter line at this time. We're seeing Secret Service, MPD, and the FBI in this area. The large police presence coming after reports of shots fired outside the White House. We know President Donald Trump was inside the White House at that time.
Hey, you stay here.
Okay.
And you come this way.
Okay.
You hear that?
What?
You hear that? 2 people shot and critical.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Yes. Can we report that? Or do I have to attribute AP? Okay.
That's true. Well, some of parts of yeah, exactly.
Okay. Here's U.S. return. Hannah, you said gunman and bystander, both wounded, right? Okay. You're still trying to confirm details on the photos. Gunshots at least 30 times outside the White House. Yeah, well, Sydney, you can still see the large police presence right behind me. This is on Pennsylvania Avenue and 18th Street. This area still blocked off. We have a perimeter line, and this is really as far as we can go. So we have Secret Service right in front of us, MPD, as well as the FBI. They're all coordinating with each other to try to get more information of what happened. But again, the large police presence coming after reports of shots fired outside the White House. We know President Donald Trump was inside the White House at the time that shots were heard. As of right now, limited information. We're still trying to get details confirmed from authorities, but Fox News is reporting an individual fired gunshots at least 3 times outside the White House. The Secret Service apparently returned fire. Fox News also reporting that another person was hit somewhere between the gunfire exchange. And as mentioned, there's also reports that the bystander as well as the shooter are in critical condition. On social media, FBI Director Kash Patel, he posted that he would update the public as soon as they're able to. But Sydney, we also know that journalists were working there at the time when they heard gunshots. They were told by authorities to seek shelter as the White House was placed on lockdown. Keep in mind, this is all unfolding just a few blocks from the White House, an area where we see tourists, residents walking, especially on Memorial Day weekend. So it's still unclear how many bystanders were in that area when those shots were fired, but definitely a scary experience for that person that is in critical condition. Of course, the people who were there to hear those gunshots and possibly witness what happened. We spoke with tourists who were walking to see the White House, and they were met with this.
Lo que me preocupa es que la nota del día se puede abrir todos los portales. La nota del día sigue siendo mira. Lo que pasa es que el desmadre este lo que toma nota de todo.
And of course, we just got sound from those tourists, but I'm telling you, just here in this area, we continue to see people stopping by to get more information of what happened. As soon as we hear more details, we'll be sure to share it with you. This is still an ongoing investigation. Sydney? Yeah, I mean, definitely seeing the amount of police officers here is a good sign. They are definitely on guard just to know what happened. They have to remain that way, but we're not seeing people alarmed because they're seeing that police seem to have it under control. And of course, we're still trying to get confirmation, but really seeing this level of law enforcement and the way that they're handling this, it does bring some relief to people who are walking here because they know that as long as a Secret Service, FBI, and MPD are here to handle anything that is in this area, they can feel some sort of safety. And so that's really the main message that, some of the Secret Service and police officers are trying to tell people here who might be alarmed. And just to mention, I mean, this just comes weeks after the White House Correspondents' Dinner. So really, definitely some alarm and, of course, concern just from what's been happening the past couple of weeks. Sydney? Thanks. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Austin. Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Did you lock the car?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, hey, Austin. Well, as you can see, just right behind me, still a very large police presence. We're here off of Pennsylvania Avenue and 18th Street. It's been like this for the past 3 hours since we got those reports that gunshots were fired outside of the White House. So we're seeing Secret Service, MPD, as well as the FBI. We do know that they've been coordinating together to get more details and confirmation about what exactly happened. And as you've sort of been reporting, we know that Fox News has talked about a little bit of what happened. And so we know that this all unfolded around 6 p.m. There was this individual who fired 3 shots outside of the White House. The Secret Service returned fire. Between that fire exchange, another bystander was hit. We know that that bystander, as well as the shooter, they both are in critical condition. We're trying to get more information about that as well. We also are currently monitoring social media. We do know that the FBI has been posting that they'll be trying to update the public as soon as they can. But I do want to mention we're just a few blocks away from the White House outside perimeter line. We know that that shooter did not make it into that perimeter line. He did not go inside. It was right outside of the White House. But there is a lot of people who walk around there, tourists, residents. And so hearing those gunshots, we still don't know how many bystanders were there at that time, but definitely a very scary situation, very alarming for the people there, especially on Memorial Day weekend. This is a holiday weekend that, despite the weather, there's still a lot of people walking around this area. I also want to share that we do know that the President Donald Trump, was inside the White House at that time. Journalists were near the press pool, briefing room. They were outside getting ready to go live when they heard those gunshots. Authorities immediately told journalists to seek a shelter as they placed the White House on lockdown. Again, very limited information, but I'm just going to step out very quickly just to show you what it looks like here. We have law enforcement here off of 18th Street. Again, D.C. police as well as Secret Service and the FBI. We have other members of the media here as they continue to hear more developments. We are also trying to get more information, but this is just, again, a month from the White House Correspondents' Dinner incident where something very similar, journalists also heard gunshots right outside of that dinner. So to know that, journalists were here again, and as our jobs, we just go on live and continue to report the news, and we're trying to get more information for you and share it to the public. Austin? Witnesses, we are trying to get people here, but really the individuals that we've run into, they seem to be just tourists who got here in the aftermath and are asking the same type of questions. We are trying to change locations, but as I'm telling you, basically 17th, 18th, and 16th Street all of these areas are blocked off. Police have placed a perimeter line, so we can't get much further than where we're at right now. But as soon as we get any witnesses or anybody who can get more details, if they were near those gunshots, if they heard it, of course, we want to talk to those people and get more details of what might have unfolded just around that time. No, we are working, and I know that our newsroom is working diligently to get those answers. We know that on social media, Secret Service had mentioned that they confirmed those reports. We also know that the FBI director, Kash Patel, he also said that as soon as he gets a chance, he will be updating the public on what happened. So we're waiting for those details. Thank you. Perfect. We can delete it. I'm going to see if they never said anything, these people, right? I don't know. Hannah.
No, not to me.
Maybe at the 8:30 block? We'll stick around.
In case they need.
I'm not hearing anything right now.
No, I know. It's off.
No. The ISP?
Yeah, I put it off.
I hear you. Hey, what's going on? Okay.
Take that for I can do. Is that?
Yes, yes. I got that email. Yes. Individual in the area of 17th Street and Pennsylvania Avenue pulled a weapon from his bag and began firing. Fire training special to during the shooting, one bystander was also shot with injuries who were sustained by officers. The president was in the White House during the incident. Governor or operations were effective in terms of investigation and additional information of the world Okay. Look at that. You have a friend. Hi, Ducky.
Olha, temos aqui patos, agentes do serviço secreto disfarçados aqui também, ó. Esse aqui, ó. Olha aí, acompanhando aqui. Be careful, they're going to be run over. Hey, so Regina, talk about the ambulance. I think.
What ambulance?
When we get here, we saw the ambulance go. I think the guy goes inside.
Okay.
If you want to.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Sydney, we're learning those new details, and we'll get to that in just a second. I just want to describe to you the scene here because it's been like this for the past 2 hours. We got here just a little bit after 6:30, and this large police presence has stayed constant. We've continued to see a perimeter line secured by Secret Service, D.C. Police, as well as the FBI, and this is just off of Pennsylvania Avenue. 18th Street and 17th Street are similar. We can't go past this, but we have been seeing fire trucks, the ambulance just passing through here, as well as other law enforcement vehicles in this area. And law enforcement has also been sort of deterring traffic into other directions, letting people know that this area is blocked off because of an ongoing investigation. But Sydney, as you mentioned, we are learning those new details about a shooting near the White House. The Secret Service says just after 6 p.m. Saturday, an individual approached a checkpoint near 17th Street and Pennsylvania Avenue, then pulled a weapon from a bag and opened fire on officers. Secret Service personnel returned fire, striking the suspect, who was taken to a hospital and later died. Officials also say a bystander was hit by gunfire during the incident, but it's still unclear whether that person was struck by the suspect or during the exchange of gunfire. We're still trying to know the status of that bystander. No Secret Service, we're told, was hurt during that time, but we also know that the president was inside the White House, but was not impacted in this incident. This continues to remain under investigation. One thing that I should mention, we're just a few blocks from the White House. This is an area that continues and even beforehand continues to see residents as well as tourists, people who wanted to visit the White House. We spoke to some tourists who also were trying to get to this point, but then they were met with this image of a large police presence. So again, a pretty scary situation, not only for the people who heard those gunshots, for the people involved, and also the journalists who were inside the perimeter, just very close to the White House. They were getting ready to go live on TV when they also heard those gunshots. Authorities then told them to immediately look for shelter as the White House went into lockdown. That lockdown has been lifted since then, and at this time we are trying to get more details and more confirmation, but law enforcement presence continues to be constant here in this area. Sydney? Thanks. Okay, thanks. Okay, that's it for us until 10 p.m. Oh my goodness.
Right.
They're hanging out right underneath the cameras.
They just want to get them on the action.
Yeah.
We're like, we're the watchers.
So,
are you leaving or are you staying?
no, we spent everybody's
Where?
18 years.
Just
10 camera crews.
Do you think it's better over there?
Oh, yeah, you can see this. You can see
Should
it.
we go over there? Yeah,
I don't think I mean, there's a lot of.
we had time for this next day.
Yeah. It's filtering down now, except for the ducks.
I mean, you got the whole Pennsylvania.
Hey, what's up? Do you want me to go back to where Hogan shot was? Okay, yeah. I mean, 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna pull this shot down quickly. Alrighty, and then let me know when you guys think, yeah, about the presser or whatever. No, they're not here.